Today's video is brought to us thanks to the generosity of luckygunner.com. Check them out for all your ammunition needs.
Full size.
So we shot the compacts. Let's talk about the PX4 Carry.
Correct.
So this one is built in-house.
Yeah, we build all of these guns. They're exclusive through Langdon Tactical. This is the full size Carry. So it's same sniper gray Cerakoted slide, all the same pieces and parts that are on the compact gun. The only difference with here is it comes with that improved trigger pack from the Beretta sells. It's got that, but we add the 12-pound hammer spring in there as a standard thing. So these guns have a better double action trigger pull than the compact carries, because the compact carry is a factory gun with a full house European hammer spring that will crack walnuts and all that. So this one's ready to go as we see it right here. Now,
And you
obviously,
see fancy Langdon Tactical
Langdon
technology
Tactical.
logos. That's what's up. And I love, high vis front sight, blacked out rear sight. That's the money right there.
that front sight, that combo from them is a tremendous setup, because I'll tell you where it really works well. First of all, when you start getting older and your eyes don't work as well as they used to, that big orange front sight helps a lot. I like orange over green because I think it contrasts better with the typical clothing that people are wearing.
It definitely stands out more.
It stands
it
out
definitely
more,
does.
I believe, unless you have a color blindness issue,
Right.
Where green might work better for you. But for most people, I think the orange is the better all-around color. Even though studies show that you see such and such colors better, I'm talking about contrasting with targets. So I think it's a tremendous setup, and if you're using any kind of one-handed flashlight technique, that orange front sight is money.
Oh, it's so good.
It just stands out.
Having shot both orange and the high vis yellow or lime, whatever, I just think the orange it's just better.
For me, I
it's
think
faster. As a dot shooter, as a guy who shoots dots, this is like the poor man's dot.
Yes, it is.
You can kind of stay threat focused, and that dot will still do what you kind of need it to do.
Yeah.
It's an interesting middle ground.
Yeah, it is. I like it a lot.
All right, so this gun's a little bigger in your hand, a little bit
full size grip, not any bigger, but longer. So we got more bullets, 17 round magazines, or we'll be running the extended 20 round magazines, and for the most part on this gun. Great trigger pull on it. And then the other one we have,
this is a cool gun.
So this is the 50,000 round gun that shot last year, and obviously I stippled the grip on this one. But it's basically the carry gun, but this is the factory finish, all the factory parts and all that stuff on it. Didn't put the competition trigger group on it, so this one's got a standard hammer on it. So took this one off the shelf, put the stealth grips on it, did a trigger job on it, put the Ameriglow sights on it, and shot 50,000 rounds through it last year. So
no, time out. Everybody's gonna go, oh, that's not. Do you realize how many 50,000 rounds a year is? That means every week you were on the range shooting 1,000 rounds.
More than that some weeks.
So
you can't. Here's the thing: everybody goes, "Oh, that'd be great. I wish I could."
Oh
do
no!
That. It turns into work. My beautiful bride will agree with me. It became a task. It was like, oh my God, I gotta go to the range and shoot 700 rounds a day, or I'm gonna get behind. And everybody, I'm sure people out there are like, "Well, screw you, man. I wish I could go to." Yeah,
but not around 37,500.
Yeah, and when it starts to get, and it starts to
how's that on your
body,
hands
on
and
your elbows,
wrists?
all the rest of it. And the thing about it is it's actually not good for your shooting skill, because you start going to the range and you start running drills that are just about getting round count and not about quality of shooting, because you're just trying to get through it. So I actually kind of dipped off a little bit. I had some personal best early on.
Yeah.
And then towards the end of the year, I was like, oh no.
I shot a lot last year. I've taken a lot of classes this year, and last year, all year, I put about 6,500 rounds through my pistol, which is way more than most people will put through a pistol in a year. This year so far, I've put about 4,500 through my pistol. Year's not over yet. And to think 50,000 rounds, no.
Guys win national championships on 25,000
right.
rounds, right? I've talked to Rob Lathan about this many times. He was like, there's just no need. And guys joke about it. And I think some people say, oh, you shoot 100,000 rounds a year. It's a mind game to think people go, well, if I can't do that, I'll never be that good. It's just not true.
Yeah,
it's just not true.
That's mostly bravado on the internet.
Yeah, if you're dry firing, you're getting in quality practice. I mean, you can be 10, 15,000 rounds a year. You can be really good.
Top end. I mean, for most, you know, most regular Joe defensive shooters, if you're dry firing every week, you know, getting a couple, 3-4 times, getting out to the range once a month, you shoot 1,500 to 2,000 a year, you're probably better than 90% of shooters.
Absolutely,
And
absolutely.
take one class a year, right? Let's go shoot these bad boys. But 50,000 rounds was a test, really, more than anything. It was
Yeah,
a
the
durability
idea
test.
was to show how durable and reliable this gun is. Had 12 stoppages all year long, no malfunctions, meaning no like I got to fix it before I can shoot again. So 12 stoppages that were all clearable all year long in the 50,000 rounds, and only one breakage. And the interesting thing is that the locking insert broke in half. You know why I knew it broke in half? Is because I'd had 2 malfunctions the day before, right? 2 weird malfunctions, and I was like, you know, I should probably clean it and lube it, because it had been like 3,000 rounds since I'd done that. And I was like, because you start getting lazy about cleaning a gun when you're shooting this.
I'm gonna shoot it tomorrow. I mean,
We'll shoot it tomorrow. I'll be fine. Just add some more oil. You know, treat it like an old truck, as like I say. You don't change the oil. You just add.
add.
And I took it apart, and it fell apart. So the gun ran with the locking block broken in half, or the cam block, if you will. It's what rotates the barrel. So it is this a bank vault, really way more heavy duty gun. Interesting quick tidbit. I found out when I went last year to Beretta to Italy, if they change any part on this gun, 5 guns get a 20,000 round validation test. So they shoot 100,000 rounds through the gun before they will approve a part on the gun.
Wow. Wow.
Because it's got to last this without changing any springs, nothing.
That's what it's got to run.
That's what it's got to run.
Let's go run some through the carry. Let's see what it does.
Okay, so new drill for you. This is a fun one. We're gonna 3-2-1. I don't know if you've heard of it before. 3 shots to the bullseye, to the big 8-inch circle. Then 2 shots to the 4-inch circle, and then 1 shot to the 2-inch circle.
So quickly, carefully,
so
precisely.
Right. So you're 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, bang.
Awesome.
Right? So you have to slowing down's way harder than speeding up.
Yeah.
That's the whole point behind the drill. So 3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1.
I'll see how this runs for me. All right, here we go. Ready? Up. Just like that.
Just like that. Just like that. It's just like that.
Yours.
I can reload that mag.
Yeah, sure.
It's only, I mean, we
I
only ran
got-
6 rounds out of it.
You've got a new one to go. So that's what you guys are going to be doing.
So I missed the drill.
3 into the V8. So 3 into the big bullseye in the bottom. 2 into the square dot, right? The square with the circle around it.
Okay.
1 into the number 8. See what I'm saying? We
So
go
it's
quick,
big circle, medium circle,
small circle.
Okay. So
3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1. 3
2,
shots, 2 shots, 1 shot.
Got it.
3, 2, 1. And as Amy told me, grip your frickin' pistol, Korea.
Right?
Ready?
Was that the word I used?
No, you use a saltier word, but we're recording.
Okay, got
It's a
it.
family-friendly channel.
Okay.
Amy's salty. She's got the mouth of a sailor.
Hey now, don't put that on the internet.
Okay, are you ready? Up. That was a mess. Shall we do it again?
Let's.
Call those shots. Especially, you got to remember, you need to prep that trigger when you get that 2-inch circle. If you don't feel the ledge on that single action, chances are you're not going to hit what you're aiming at.
All right, you want to call it for us, Ernest?
Ready? 3, 2, 1. Ready? Up.
So I shot 3 there much better. 2, I pressed 1 high.
All right, and one more time. 3, 2, 1. Ready? Up. You guys got enough bullets? Wanna do one more
I got
again?
enough for 1 more. No, I don't. I'm out.
Okay.
I'm
I
good.
got another mag if you want to keep shooting.
I'm good. That was fun. This,
Okay.
You know, believe it or not, I actually like the compact better.
The compact shoots more consistently and comes back on the target more consistent. So the sight radius, the full grip, gives you some more control, and the longer sight radius makes it a little easier to be precise. Okay, but the compact, the recoil impulse is I think significantly better.
Better?
And it comes back and it's just,
I actually, this is a great gun, but I like the other one better.
the compact is an amazing, amazing pistol. It shoots like a full-size gun.
Today I learned.